If there's one thing that I hated at the start but ended up liking in the end, it's Discord. I don't know why, but a sense of community and an organized server is just so attractive to me. That's why today we're going to be using Discord to engage with our lovely community and record an awesome video. Now, this video idea was stolen from KSI, as you can tell, one question go, but it's such a good video idea that I thought I'd implement it with just design questions. So without further ado, let's get to know some design questions from our community. Hello.
Hello there.
One question go.
How do you keep yourself motivated in designing?
Well, sometimes I actually struggle myself to keep myself motivated, but often what I do is actually just look for inspiration. I often go and watch videos on design, some simple tutorials or just people speaking about design, because you see some successful people and then you're thinking, oh, okay, well, I want to do that too. As I said earlier, inspiration as well, that's very motivating. So like if you're looking through Behance or Pinterest, those are very good sites for getting inspiration. That's what motivates me. I don't know, Sora maybe wants to add something to that.
Well, I would say what makes me more motivated is proving people that don't believe in me wrong. I just want to be able to prove people wrong and be able to succeed, and that's my main goal in life, succeed in this business.
Also, just proving yourself that you can do it. That's a very big thing. If you set yourself a goal and you're thinking, well, I can't do it, then keep thinking about what it's going to be like when you do succeed, when you do reach that goal, you know? One question go.
What is the best way to find, get connections into the design community, being on esports or on general design?
There's a simple answer to this, but also there will be a more elaborate answer. I kind of spoke about this in my video on how to get clients, but it's basically just, if you're on Twitter, keep being active, keep reacting to other designers' posts, trying to build connections with other designers, because well-established designers usually already have connections to big clients. What can happen sometimes is that if you have a good relationship with, say, a big designer, if they don't do logos, for example, and you do logos, they get a client that's asking for a logo, and you will get a recommendation from that big designer. Well, another thing is probably just keep being active, constantly producing quality content. I mean content as in, like, you know, design. I think the clients will come once they see your work, especially if it's really good quality.
Okay, let's imagine
One question, just one question. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you, though.
Add one
Appreciate
point.
it. Dude.
Do I sound crispier, Aku?
Yeah, that's the question. Okay, bye.
No, it's not the question, actually. I'm asking you personally because it's about my mic.
Okay, yeah, you do, yeah.
Okay. What's up with your hairline?
What's up with my hairline? What is up with my hairline? What's wrong with my hairline? It's good.
What's wrong with your hairline? You want to give Abdul another chance?
Abdul? Okay, we'll give him another chance. One question go.
Can I chill here?
No.
Or get out of here, man. What's wrong with your hairline, Abdul? What's wrong with your mic? Yeah.
No, his mic sounds crispy.
It does now, yeah, it does. Alright, just for the sake of the video, we'll just imagine that Tiago is a different person. Okay, so at this point you're probably thinking, wait, I thought this was one question, go. Well, it is, but sorry to break it to you guys, parts of this video were a bit scripted. So, enjoy. One question go.
Are you so sexy?
Did you say how?
How did your parents made you to be so sexy?
Well-
But mine don't.
I was blessed by God. You know what Mike Tyson said about Muhammad Ali? When God makes people like Muhammad Ali, he's showing off. And that's exactly what he did with me. No, I'm not sexy.
If you give me questions, I can join, do a different voice, and act like another person.
I mean,
Easy content.
it's for content. What voice would you do though?
I can call my brother here. He doesn't know how to speak English.
Just do a different voice and say, how do you make a logo? Okay, one question go.
How do you make a logo?
That was so bad.
Oh my god, sorry. I'm going to call my brother. Se fazes uma pergunta.
Okay.
Diz, how do you make a logo? How do you make a logo?
How do you make a
A
logo?
logo.
A logo.
Yeah.
Alright, one question go.
How do you make a logo?
That's a great question. Basically, I open Illustrator. When I open Illustrator, I have to wait. I'm going to create new. I create a new canvas and then I play around with shapes, or I draw on my iPad first, or like on a piece of paper, take a photo of it and then put it on the canvas, and then I use shapes and shape builder tool to create a logo. I will have a full in-depth tutorial on how to make a logo, maybe even a short if I can do that. Oh, Ulru, una pregunta, mi amigo.
What is the best decision you've made in your life?
That is such a good question. Design related?
Anything to get you where you are now.
To be honest, I think it was buying a PC. The main reason for that was I had a shitty laptop that I couldn't really design on, limiting me. I wanted to try motion design, I wanted to try 3D design, I wanted to do all that sort of stuff, and I was just limiting me and I couldn't really do it. When I bought the PC, it was like a whole new world just opened to me and I could do everything.
That's one more question.
You cannot.
Let him ask me a question.
This is addressed to both of you.
yeah.
It's a question addressed to both of you, but differently.
Hold up. Why are you giving Woolroo another question? Well, to be fair, he actually had a good question. So, come on, wouldn't you? It's Woolroo.
I'll ask it at the same time. Aku, what is the number one thing you've done that's gotten you more followers on Twitter? And Sora, what do you plan on doing to get you more followers on Twitter?
I plan to post more work. I plan to post my yearly motion reel of bits and bobs of things I've done. I'll make sure that I get opinions of everyone to make sure it's crisp, clean. I want to make sure that I produce more work, fill up my portfolio, promote myself more, get a PayPal, you know?
So, my answer is actually really simple. Number one thing I did was actually just simply jumping on a trend. The wave being NFTs. I gained 1.5k. I also got to connect with a few new people. So yeah, that was a really good decision to just jump on the wave. I'm definitely going to do that in the future if an opportunity presents itself.
Guys, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much, Mr. Woolroo, Mr. Number One Motion Design Community, Mr. Behance Award winner. Okay, one question, go.
Me to you?
Yes, please.
Okay. I have a question. Do you think people in 2021 should have university studies or things like that to work with big brands?
Just as a designer or in general?
Maybe in general.
I think in general is kind of like too vague because there's things like, you know, being a doctor that you have to go to uni for. I think it really depends. I mean, if you really put yourself to it, as I say, and you have an incredible portfolio, big brands are going to come to you. So there might be a thing or you might not be able to get a job in a studio like a real. But there are many online studios emerging, Paper Crown, like VBI, like Azerite. Obviously a lot more new. As long as you're registered, I think you can really go for any of them, and then you're obviously going to have big clients. So I don't think it's necessarily needed to go to university. It's nice to have a degree, but also if you want to do something else in uni, you can do that and have like a backup plan. But it really depends on what you think of it, and what your views are on your future, kind of. Like if you really like want to dedicate yourself to design and nothing else, then I mean, why not go to uni for design? One question, go.
I saw your last video and I have a question for you. I saw you have in your room a gym. You are going to the gym right now, or you're training in your house?
Yeah, you know, I am a big guy. I lift. I have to have my gym at home. Currently, I don't really go to gym anywhere else because I live in a place where there isn't really a big gym. Really not worth for me to go there. So I just use my room. Like I have a pretty big room, so it's not like I'm crammed in here with all the stuff. But yeah, I think I said it in my past video. So I lift. I'm a gym guy.
For me, the gym is very important because the moment when you can disconnect of the scene, and for me it's very important. The
physical health is very important. Question, go.
Do you think age matter on all these things like design in the community?
Age doesn't matter. I think it's even better if you start younger. If I see someone that is 13 years old or 12, I haven't seen anyone that's 11 yet, but I've seen people that are 13 and, you know, really good, like Rafi, like Sora. They're really good for the age. I remember I started out when I was 13 and I was terrible. The sooner you start out, the more opportunities you're gonna have, the quicker you're gonna develop. I think that it's really good for young people to get into design and show that they can also do it.
But maybe to work with some brands, like big brands or things like that.
Okay,
maybe
so with big brands. Again, I'm gonna say no because Rafi worked with Fnatic. I don't think he had a problem with it. As long as you're good enough, then anyone will want you. I don't know if you heard the story about Messi and how he joined Barcelona. The crazy part about that was that no one believed that he was gonna be good enough, but the agent that spotted him, he went to dinner with him and they signed a contract on a napkin. So as long as you're good enough, anyone will want you.
Maybe in esports teams, maybe no, but like maybe to work with big brands like Logitech or things like that, maybe you don't need to have enough age or some studies.
Okay, so I guess that does depend on the brand because there are brands that don't really care about that, but there are brands that think, okay, well, you need university. I think there are becoming a lot less brands these days that want you you to have a university degree, because a lot of them are realizing that it's not really important and that there's loads of talent out there that didn't go to university and still has the education that's required to be a good designer. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you do want to become a part of this community, the link will be down below. That's all you have to do to become a Design Mafia member. We're definitely going to be making more of these types of videos and also different things like design contests. Even this month, we're going to be doing a design of the month. So that's also going to be posted on my channel very soon. And don't forget to like and subscribe and tweet me at AquaWord. I'll see you later. Peace.